Of course, tomorrow is Halloween, and we have some great ideas for you for last-minute things, either for some decorations or also some treats. Joining me for Moms Every Day, Pam Tauscher. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
And Pam and I each put together some of our favorite last-minute ideas. I started with some cupcakes. All you need to do is just make the cupcakes. The frosting even came orange. I didn't even know that.
Perfect.
I opened the can, there it was. And
Nice.
you take the black icing, and all I did was pull the toothpick. I did 3 concentric circles, and it looks like little spider webs on it.
And, oh, so you took a toothpick and,
Just
dragged it through?
dragged it through. You
Nice.
got to do it quickly so it doesn't dry. But
Cute.
that was quick and easy.
Yep, very
and
cute.
then another treat, I did tortillas. And you know, if you
Nice.
want to get away from the sugar, so I used a cookie cutter and cut out bats and
Look how
pumpkins.
cute they are.
And then you just bake them 8 to 10 minutes. You spray a little Pam on them. I guess that gets it.
My favorite spray.
Your favorite spray. But you brought
Cute.
something that we could even dip them in.
Yep, you can dip them in this. It's pumpkin dip, and we call it pumpkin pie out of the pie so that they'll eat it, because pumpkin dip doesn't sound as good. But you dip, it's just a pumpkin, a can of pumpkin, cream cheese, a little cinnamon, a little nutmeg, and sugar. And you dip it either ginger snaps or graham crackers in, and it really does taste just like pumpkin pie.
Oh, and pumpkin's one of my
Yep.
favorite flavors.
It's a pretty good snack. I mean, it's got sugar in it, but it also has the pumpkin in it, so you can
Count it as
call
a
it
vegetable.
semi-healthy.
Yeah. And you've got a great idea for a little decoration.
Crafts. Yep, we made these when the kids were younger. It's kind of an alternative to carving pumpkins. It's just a craft store find, and I'm sure they have lots of kits like this at the craft store. It comes as a kit. You just stick them right on.
Foam
Yep.
stuff, right?
Stick them right on, and there's no cutting or knives involved, so the little kids can do
Because
it.
you were saying with carving a pumpkin, what kid wants to watch you?
Right. It's not very much. My kids got bored with us carving. What
Yeah.
shape do you want the eyes? Well, they want to carve it. So
You don't want to give them a knife.
No. So we went this as an alternative. So that's fun.
All right. Now, I found this idea online, and honestly, it didn't take long at all. You just need to save the milk cartons. But all it is the milk cartons. I cut a hole in the back of it.
Cute.
And then took a string of Christmas lights, the white lights, and you string them together. And then, of course, you're supposed to use like markers to make faces, but I just cut them on a paper. So that's something the kids can do, is draw the faces on them. But you can line your walk as you go. So you can even put some rocks in the bottom to hold them down. But a cheap and everything you have at home, actually.
Right. So cute. And again, the little kids can do it because they can design. It's another alternative to carving pumpkins because they can draw on whatever face they want.
And the parents can cut the hole in the back.
Right.
Now, you did a great costume a couple of years ago.
Yep. I'm not sure how last minute it is, but we did it in a day.
Okay.
We did it the day before Halloween. You have to find a big box. It's a Lego. We were a Lego. You have to find a big box. You cut a hole. There's Jake as the Lego. Cut a hole in the top for his head, 2 holes in the sides for his arms. The front is just those little round craft boxes. We glued them on and spray painted the whole thing blue.
So how many cans of spray paint did that take?
It took 2.
Yeah.
2
Okay,
full
well, that's good to
cans.
know.
But you know, it didn't have to be perfect. The back wasn't totally covered, and it dried. You know, spray paint dries in a flash this time of year. So.
And you could pick any color you wanted.
Yep, we went with whatever sweatpants. He wore a sweatshirt. Plus, it was warm. He wore a sweatshirt that was blue and blue sweatpants and a blue hat and blue gloves, and he was all blue. But if you have red, you could go with red.
Well, I've got one other last-minute costume. I did this one, honestly, in 20 minutes, and it's called Road Trip. I just took a gray fleece. You can use a hooded sweatshirt, too, if you want, but it's just electrical tape. You're supposed to use yellow tape, but
it looks good with
gray,
silver, too, gray.
Yeah, it's reflective.
Yeah.
And actually, that'd be a good idea, too, to use reflective tape.
Yeah.
And the little Matchbox cars are only on, I got that Velcro that is sticky on the back, and so all I need to do now, I still have my jacket, just pull everything off. The cars are fine. But kind of a cute thing, you can make a little hat that looks like an interstate or something like that, or put a little sign on it. But
very cute.
All in all, hopefully you've got some fun ideas, and happy Halloween.
Yep, you too.